See Theo Johnson. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season going to this point. It's the Giants and the Cowboys. Just ahead.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on in the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
26. 26.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
26. 26.
Another carry for him. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate it when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Man in motion here. Here he is on third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as it stands, he's in a spot to finish the regular season as the leader among quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns.
Yeah! 26.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ferguson there to bring it in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
At the 44-yard line. 26.
From the 44 here on second down. It's caught, Ferguson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. First down, here's Dak. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
Dak throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All right, set now, first and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah! Here we 26.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
1 quarter down for these two NFC East. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pass play now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Tressway on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Massive hit, the ball is out! And it's picked out by the Giants! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Throwing from the gun here. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st. Back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. For the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Volley's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. He's on the move. He's keeping it. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys driving. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On target to his man Dillon. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Five men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That's into the hands of Singletary. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime.